EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to downtown Cleveland and the newly named Huntington Bank Field, the home of the Browns. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Cincinnati Bengals and the Cleveland Browns. Mike Tirico with Greg Olsen. We're ready to start year 2 together in the booth. Oh, and he gets it all wrong. Penalty flag's going to come in and mark this one out beyond the 40-yard line. Play action now. It's Murray. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And that will lead to a second down.
I think when that ball left his hand, he had visions of a big play, and then that big play almost got flipped on its head because I think he's lucky that that ball didn't end up going back the other direction because that defender got both hands on it but just couldn't come down with the hit.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. Swing this one out to White. He's got room at the 30. And he is out of bounds. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18. They go play action with Murray. That is caught. And he'll take it on in. Take down. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Joey Sly on now for the point after. And that one is no good. He missed the extra point. So much for 7 to start. It is a 6-0 game. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35. They'll run here. The former Canadian track star, Chuba Hubbard, will take it. Heading out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
4 yards on the pickup.
Ball on the 39. Here's second down and 6. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there, and it's going to be third down. Out of the gun, here's May. He finds his tight end, Bellinger, and they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Trying the left side, here's Hubbard. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
In order for you to be able to operate out of this 4-3 style defense, Mike, the key is your defensive tackles, their ability to penetrate, their ability to be game wreckers. That's exactly what we saw here, his ability to get back there, make the stop at the line of scrimmage, keep it to no gain.
Well, he's brought down, that pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 5.
Working out of the gun, it's May. Good work after the catch. They gain 19 yards and a first down.
19 yards.
Really really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
And he will get into the end zone. Chuba Hubbard. Touchdown, Cleveland.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
That ties the game 6-6.
All square now at 6 aside as the ball's back in the air again. On the return, it is Trey Tucker. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They'll throw on first down with Murray. That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
First down throw for Murray. He'll get this to the veteran tight end, Noah Fant. They bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
Cincinnati.
Working out of the gun, Murray. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play, and it's second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
He'll try and get there on the ground. He'll try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
It's a gain of 2 yards.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. He's got his man. It's Jefferson. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. First and 10. From the shotgun, it's Murray. That's left side to Tucker. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Washington to his left. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. Talk things over before third down. Here's Murray. Open man left side. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down. Just past the marker. It is first and goal.
Bengals first down. First and goal, Cincinnati.
Out of the gun, it's Murray. He'll find his running back, White. The ball's still at the 8-yard line for second down and goal. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. He keeps it himself.
Great job in coverage here. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. He decides to tuck it and turn it to a runner. They get to him quickly. He picks up a couple yards, but not enough now. Brings up third down.
To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked by the former Bruin out of UCLA. And the Browns are going to take possession here. It's It's a touchback. They'll take over at the 20-yard line.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be second down.
At the 20-yard line.
Throwing now is May. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
It's fourth down.
And it's fourth down, so here comes Riley Dixon to punt. Back deep, it's Trey Tucker. That is fielded at the 13. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. That's where the offense will take over.
First down 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. Now, Murray. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
That's caught downfield by Jefferson. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. That is a big play for Cincinnati. A gain of 48.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. From the 25, here's second and 6. Now Murray. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. Murray. He'll swing this one out to Brown. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
It's fourth down.
It's Bengals football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with fourth down coming up. They'll try and throw for it with Murray. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down. This drive begins with a run by Hubbard. And he'll only get it to the 26-yard line, setting up second and long.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Another run here with Hubbard. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Throwing on third down is May. That is caught. He finds Walker. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It is a big play for the Browns. 32 yards.
At the 43-yard line.
Shotgun snap, no run. Here's Hubbard. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Quick throw on the RPO, it's Hill. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
From the gun, on third down, it's May. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he's going to pick up the Browns' first down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive.
Pretty simple here, Mike. Every team, they have this sheet up in the box. It's their own analytics telling them when to go for it, when not to go for it. And in this spot, their metrics say go for it, sneaks the call, first down.
And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
On second down, it's May. This one complete downfield to Walker. And he will get into the end zone. Here's Walker. Touchdown, Browns.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. But if you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate, and great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
Makes the score Browns 13, Bengals 6.
After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. On first and 10, it's Murray. To the left side and taken in by Jefferson. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their second. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. From the gun, it's Murray. He'll go right back to Jefferson. They connect again. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Second and 4.
From the 41, here's second down and 4. Murray looking to throw. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Brian Branch.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
On 1st and 10, here's Mann. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Throw to the right flat. It is caught. Now he's loose down the right sideline. And he will go all the way. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Cleveland. Goofy now on for the extra point. Now whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. So this being the first half, they elect to still kick the extra point instead of moving it up to the 1. A little bit easier following the penalty, and the kick is good. After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. Murray now to throw on 1st down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly in his 3rd and 10. To throw is Murray. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. He's to the 15. And he will score. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Bengals. 3rd down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the 1st down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that 1st down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
Let's see what Murray has planned on this 2-point attempt.
The Bengals will line up for the 2-point conversion.
He'll look to throw. That's pulled in. And they're able to tack on the 2-point conversion.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
On the return, here's Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
What's up? Hey, what's up?
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. He's got room past the 35. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
That's good for a Browns first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On the give, it's Hubbard. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. That's Bobby Okereke there for the stop.
39-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Here we go tonight.
They'll go again with Hubbard. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession. And
he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
Pretty obvious this defense needed that play. The entire game from the jump, Mike, it just seems like the quarterback has been way too comfortable playing from the pocket. He's got himself 2 passing touchdowns here already. They got to continue to make him feel this pass rush.
May to throw on 2nd down. We'll get that complete. Right side, it's Bellinger. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 18.
That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's May. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Kyle Duggar. And the Bengals are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
They go play action with Murray. He'll let this go deep for Jefferson. And he's going to take this one all the way. 75 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. So now this to give themselves a lead here heading to the half. And that is no good again. It'll be his 2nd missed extra point of this afternoon. So, a new ball game. We are all tied. Final moments of this first half as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 3. And he'll get as much as he can protecting the football as he dives to the ground.
The Browns take over 1st and 10. At their own
this drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. This returnable from the 4. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, as that catch gets him a first down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
What's that? What's that?
Out of the gun, here's May. He's going to air this one out, looking for help. He's got it. It is a big play for the Browns. And even 50 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
Five yards from the house. They've got it first and goal.
What's that?
And he's going to lose yardage here. Taken down back at the 8.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
It's back at the 8 now for 2nd and goal.
Here goes tonight. What's that?
Here's May. Gonna set up the screen here to Hubbard. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Chuba Hubbard. Touchdown Browns. That's his 2nd touchdown now here in the season opener. Rupi able to add the extra point. And the Browns will go up by 7. After the touchdown, it's Rupi to kick this one away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35. On first down, Murray. A throw on the move is caught. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
2nd and 6. At the 39-yard line.
Now a 2nd down throw for Murray. Moving to his right. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
3rd and 6. Now Murray. And that is incomplete. Trey Tucker, the intended receiver. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. So on 4th down, out is Ryan Rico to punt. Oh, a miss hit there off the side of his foot. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. First and 10 now from the 36. Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
So there's a sense of urgency with these RPOs, especially in the NFL game, because your linemen, they're thinking it's a run, so you can't allow them to get downfield. So that's where this quick decision-making from the quarterback is so critical, and the timing of this one just wasn't quite right and falls incomplete.
Throwing on 2nd down. May. That's over the middle to the tight end, Bellinger. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
13 yards on the play.
13 yards on the catch there. It's a Browns 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now Hubbard. The defense stringing him out. No gain. Back to the original line of scrimmage.
taken down.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
On the give, it's Hubbard. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Throwing on 3rd down is May. He'll take a shot with Mims. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. The Browns getting their punting team out there. They'll punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And he didn't get the check he was hoping for in that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Dell, the motion man. On play action, Murray. Downfield for Njoku. That's caught! And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 33 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap. This is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in.
And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield.
Well, that's certainly one way to bounce back here defensively after giving up a huge explosive play on the previous snap. To bounce back and come away with a sack. Now you find yourself in 2nd and long. You can catch.
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. On comes Blake Grupe for the PAT. He's got it. And the Browns will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
The score, Browns 34, Bengals 20.
After the touchdown, it's Grupe to kick this one away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. On 1st and 10, Murray. And the throw left sideline caught. They rule incomplete. Couldn't keep the feet in. And it's 2nd down.
So they're not going to come down with the reception, but, Mike, this is actually a really good ball. So with the coverage being as tight as it was, the only place that quarterback can put the ball is high and to the outside, saying, hey, if my guy can't come down with it and keep his feet in bounds, nobody is. The last thing you want to do is miss that ball on the inside, because those are the ones that end up going the other direction.
Green.
Murray now on 2nd down. That's caught downfield by Jefferson. And he's got another one. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Bengals. What a start to the season. It's a 3-touchdown week number 1. Slides extra point, up and good. And the Bengals will cut the deficit to 7.
Bengals 27.
Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. And that kick goes out of bounds right away, and that is a big mistake because that ball's going to be marked beyond the 40-yard line. Get this drive started on the ground. It's Hubbard. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
From the gun, on third down, it's May. Finding his tight end, Bellinger. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of
his fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
The size, the speed, and the strength of this defensive tackle was on full display, Mike. He defeats the block, strikes the ball carrier at the line of scrimmage. He's able to bring him down, keep it to no gain.
On second down, it's May. A short one there to Bellinger. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Throwing is May. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. And he's going to be out of bounds here on what will wind up being the final play of the third quarter. An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. First down and goal. Here's Pacheco. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Now from the 7, it's second and goal. One more time with Pacheco. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's third down.
It's now third and goal.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and pick a ball?
And he's going to be dropped. They get to him back at the 15-yard line.
You can tell what the decision is about how they want to approach fourth down by what they call on third down. If that was a run play, then you can bet they were going to go for it on fourth. But because it was a pass, and then they take a sack, I think this coach on fourth down is leaning towards settling for 3.
His kick is good. He got it. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. Now Murray on first down. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
On second down, Murray. A throw right side. Take it in by Tucker. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Murray on third down. Looking for Jefferson deep downfield. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down.
Hey. Shit.
They'll try and throw for it with Murray. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance. Trailing here in the fourth. But they will turn it over on down. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Here goes it up.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to this second down play.
Here goes it up.
Now May. Trying to set up the screen here with Pacheco. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
It's a gain of 2.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Here goes it. Ready, what's that?
They'll try and run it here with Pacheco. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up fourth down.
No gain on the play.
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down. They'll go. Here's May. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. On 1st and 10, it's Murray. He'll let this go. Deep for Jefferson.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. Working out of the gun, Murray will find his running back, White. A gain there of 10 yards. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 38 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
They go play action now. Murray. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion. I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
And the Bengals going to be set up with first and goal. Pass play moves them down to the 1. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here is first and goal. They'll try to sneak it here. And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Kyler Murray. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Joey Sly lining up for the play.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job. Get this thing back within one possession. So they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back. And it's not going to be easy.
They've got just the 2 timeouts remaining, so they'll line up and take their chances right here with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
All right, good effort. Just doesn't work out, but it's not over. Remember, they still got 2 timeouts in their back pocket. They've got to use them quickly. They've got to get 3 stops, force a punt, and see what happens when the offense gets the ball.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. Here's a handoff to Pacheco. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Whistles here and a timeout. Defense going to take this one with 1:51 to go.
It's now 2nd and 6.
It is 2nd and 6. They'll drop to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Give him 13 on that screen play. And a first down.
And that first down should all but do it, Mike. With only 1 remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. Got to imagine it's victory formation. We're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
So now the Bengals use their 3rd and final timeout. They'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run right side with Pacheco. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
Once again, it's Pacheco. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
He was brought down at the 26. That's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 12.
3rd and long.
What's that? Diddy, what's that?
Off to Pacheco. He gets free. And he's going to wind up with a first down. He's able to even dive for a little extra yardage at the tail end of that one. So the Dog Pound celebrates. It's a win for the Browns.
before they from a. I'm prophetic. They only talk about it, how I get it. Only good for saving face, seen the cosmetics. How many heads I gotta take to level my aesthetics? Hurry up and get your muscle up, we up the plyometric. Ran up out of luck, soon as I up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet, you could diabetic. They mouth get full of deceit, let these cowards tell it. Walk in New Orleans with the etiquette of LA yelling. Second bad, but somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off.
Crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious. Crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious. Crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious. Crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious. Crazy, scary, spooky,
before they from a. I'm prophetic. They only talk about it, how I get it. Only good for saving face, seen the cosmetics. How many heads I gotta take to level my aesthetics? Hurry up and get your muscle up, we up the plyometric. Ran up out of luck, soon as I up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet, you could diabetic. They mouth get full of deceit, let these cowards tell it. Walking